Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm going to show you the second part of this beautiful blouse. Remember that we were here? If you haven't watched the first part where I show you this stitch and the measurements and the exact stitches to make this blouse, well, I will leave the link in the description box below so you can see the first part. For now, let's start with the second part. I did get ahead. I finished this piece. I made two pieces with the exact number of stitches and grannies. All of the grannies and the double crochet rows are facing to the right side, and the bees are facing to the wrong side. Okay, so for the sleeve, let's count the big rows. Here we have 2, 3, and 4. Okay, then here I divided. Okay, if we count the rows, all the rows, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 15, okay? So from here to here, it's the sleeve, okay? So you are going to make the rows that you need according to your size and according to the style that you want. You will decide how many rows you need for the sleeve. Then, well, the style of this blouse it's a little bit loose, okay? So more or less you will need to make more rows than the ones that you need if you want, okay? Well, then from here, as I told you, we divide and we skip one segments. So we made 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. In the ninth, I divided and I continue with the body. And also in the other side, I leave the exact number of segments, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in the ninth, I divided, okay? Then from here, I continue with the body. I use the same stitch and I made the number of rows that I need according to my style, to my size, and everything, okay? So we will make two pieces like this, okay, with the exact number of stitches and rows, and two pieces must be the same. I will give you the measurements so you can have them as a reference and you can see, okay? Okay, from the sleeve we will have 26 centimeters, okay, of wide or long, how can we say it? And of wide we will have 25 centimeters, okay, from the armhole to the end. Then for the body, well, and of wide of the body, remember that we are going to need more rows than the ones that we need because this style is a little bit loose. So for this large size, from side to side, we are going to make 60 centimeters. Well, the length of this blouse will be up to you, okay? You will decide how many rows you need and the length of your blouse, okay? And remember that also it will depend of the kind of yarn that you are using. If you are using a more fine or light material, you will need to make more rows, okay? Because the light material reduce. And if you are using a worsted material, well, the stitch will look more chunky and probably you will need to make less rows. And also, it will depend on how you crochet, okay? Some people may crochet a little bit loose, some others a little bit tight, okay? So it will depend. But well, before we start and we continue, sorry, I want to invite all of you to subscribe to my channel. It will mean a lot to me. And also, please don't forget to give me a comment and don't forget to give me a like too. Thank you so much for watching the second part, and I hope that you enjoy making the second part with me. Look, I want to show you I did get ahead. Now I have two pieces ready with the exact number of rows, grannies, and everything, okay? I already measured them, and both have the same centimeters. And also, At the end, I combined the rows. I alternate the colors because I didn't have enough green yarn, so I decided to make this combination. And you can make the same. If not, well, you can continue with the same color. Just the part that I didn't like it too much is that I have to change color each row, and but well, I leave the threads in the back in whole, so I didn't cut a lot. What we are going to do now is that we are going to sew the sleeve, and we are going to leave some centimeters at the end because I want to leave an space. So we are going to sew the sleeve, both sizes and part of the body. And here in the shoulders, we are going to make some straps, and we are going to leave the space for the head, but I will show you how, okay? Well, with the embroidery needle, we are going to sew the sleeves and part of the body, and then we will crochet the shoulders, and we are going to join them. Okay, so we are going to sew. I will give you a step by step, don't worry. So first we have to match both pieces with the embroidery needle and with one thread of the same color. We are going to make the invisible stitch. We are going to take one stitch from here and one stitch from the other side, okay? It is important that we check that both pieces are facing to the wrong side, okay? And the um, parts of the outside are facing to the right side. So please make sure of that before you sew. And I suggest that you use some markers. In this case, I forgot to put them, but I will place them now so you can go in order, and you like this you won't skip like too many spaces, and you are going to match perfectly both sizes with the markers like this. Well, and we are going to make the same in the other side too, okay? We are going to sew here all the sleeve, then we are going to continue with the embroidery needle until here, okay? I'm going to sew until the part that I start to change color, okay? We'll leave this piece opened because I want to make an extra stitch, and it will fit perfect and better in my body. But if you want, you can close them, all of them. You will decide, okay? But try on and see if you like it. Look, I finished to sew a part of the body and the sleeve. I used the invisible stitch. If you haven't watched my videos, well, I always use this technique and I love it. As you could see, we don't have pleat, and well, here now we are going to hide all these threads that we have using the embroidery needle to remember that we are going to blend the white thread with the white part, okay? So we can perfectly blend it, and now that we hide them, we can cut them, okay? Please don't cut them right away, because with this your project may damage with the time. So please try to hide them a little bit and then you cut. And well, the last row that I made was with the white color. I won't cut this thread because I want to make an extra stitch. I will make single crochet, and then I will show you. We are going to make an extra stitch, but don't worry. Well, guess what? I didn't make the single crochet row. We will start right away with the extra stitch. We will go up with 3 chains, and we are going to use this row for here and for the bottom too, okay? So we will go up with 3 chains, yarn over, and in the same space where we started, we are going to make a double crochet. So we will take 2 and 2. Again, a double crochet in the same space, and then we will insert the hook in the next joint. You see, a single crochet, again 3 chains, and in the same space 2 more double crochet. We are going to make a kind of the half of a shell, you see? So again, a third double crochet, and then in the next joint here, single crochet. And like this we are going to continue. Let's make one more together so we can review and you can see how it is. Okay, and a third double crochet and single crochet. Well, like this we are going to continue all around. Well, I finished. Here where I leave this space open, I finished to make this stitch. I think it looks so beautiful. It is so simple, this stitch, but it looks so fancy, right? So we are going to use this stitch for the bottom too. I remember that my mom used to make this stitch a lot. It's a little bit antique, but I think that it's still cute, right? I like because it's simple, and if you don't want to make a more like difficult stitch and you want to give it like the final touch, I recommend that you use this stitch for your projects. Remember to make them a little bit loose. Don't tie too much in this last row, because if not, the shape of the blouse may distort. So relax, make this part loose, and it will look more beautiful. Well, before we continue, I hope that you are subscribed to my channel. Remember, don't forget to give me a like if you want. And well, now that we know how to make this stitch, now we are going to continue to make the straps. Well, now we are going to make the straps here of the shoulder. They are short, okay? But before we can make the same stitch here in the sleeve, we will respect the space of the grannies right there. We won't make this stitch. And now we are going to make the straps. We have to make 5 chains, and I made 2, 3, 4, 5 short straps. I will show you how. Well, the short straps that we are going to make will be like this. We will start right here in the corner. We will make here the first strap. We are going to use 2 threads, okay, like this, and we are going to make 5 chains. We will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we are going to take the other side and we are going to slip one to join, okay? Also at the same distance right here in the corner. I can't, okay, let me try it again. Okay, so like this we are going to slip one, and then we are going to come back and slip in one to make a round cord. But you know what, before we continue, I'm going to make an extra knot right here, okay, like this. Well, now with one thread we are going to slip one in each stitch. Okay, so if we made 5 chains, we must slip one 5 times. Like this we will have a round cord, and like this we are going to repeat and make all these short straps. Like this is how we are going to join. And well, like this is how we are going to make all the straps, okay? Like this I'm going to make 5, but you will decide. And remember to take into account the space of your head. So we are going to make one here in the corner, then the second one will be here in the other joint of the granny, then the next one here and here, until we have 5, like we made in the other side too. At the end, don't forget to hide all of these threads with embroidery needle, and then you cut. We made 5, okay? So we are going to make the same number, but before, try on and see if the space of your head is enough. And at the end, don't forget to make here in the sleeve the half shell stitch, the same stitch that we use for the bottom. We are going to use it for the sleeves too. And well, here remember just to hide all the threads. If we use the white thread, we'll hide your thread where the white segment is, so it can perfectly blend. At the end, we are going to iron using a protection under, very soft and gently. Remember that how you iron, it's how your piece and how your blouse will be for the rest of your life, okay? So be careful and try to use enough space so you can extend it. Well, thank you so much for watching this second part. I love the result. I love the colors. Remember that you can make it like you want. You can make it more short or long to make a dress using the same stitch. I think it will look amazing. Please, if you make a dress, take a picture and tag me. I will love to see it. You can make your own combinations. You can use only one color. You will decide. I hope that this idea helped you and that you enjoy making this blouse with me. Thank you so much for watching and for arriving till the end of the video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give me a like and don't forget to leave me a comment. Stay tuned and please follow me in all my social media. Bye!